Hey everybody, I hope that you guys are doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Okay, so we are starting off with the Queen of Swords. Making sure that you're getting articulate about what your expectations are, because you have them, so this is about expressing them. Also may tie in with you advocating for yourself in some way, things like that. This may be something new for you that you're doing. It may not be the usual. That may also feel stressful to you, because it looks like you're in some sort of like new territory, new environment, or doing something new where there's like a lack of familiarity even, which may feel uncomfortable. But there's also still a need for you to be expressing. If you feel like there is a particular way that is going to allow you to feel valued, this is about making sure that you express that. Otherwise, you're going to feel like there's something that you're not voicing for yourself, a way that you're not showing up for you. So that's why I'm seeing this be important, even though it may feel like, is it the right time to do this? Like, I don't really have my foot in the door yet. It seems like this is important for you to be doing. So, just part of it. You may also just have a lot going on in general. I'm seeing somebody that you are like newly working with, newly connecting with. This can be like a new job, a new collaboration. It seems like the stress is connected with things not being like part of a routine yet. There's like a lack of regularity right now. Aries, first major arcana out. Definitely can be a business collab that's happening here. I'm seeing it be like you're in charge of saying like, hey, I want to be compensated this much, or like, this is how I expect you to be showing up. I'm showing up like this. This is what I expect from you. It's all about the reciprocity when it comes to this person that you are exchanging with. Remember too, it doesn't have to be business. This can be something going on within your personal life. For some of you, this is a new relationship. It's a new business venture. It's a new project that you're working on. Lots of different things. I had a feeling. So we have Aries, we have Sagittarius here. There's something that you're doing where you're meant to be taking your time with it. I'm seeing like one person come with a very like confident, experienced sort of energy when it comes to what this is that they're focusing on, what this is that they're investing in. I'm seeing this be like a somewhat like new project or a new direction, or like with the Uranus energy and the Page of Wands, this can be like doing something that's sort of like inventive or experimenting in some sort of way. And when you feel stressed out because there is a lack of like maybe even a path that's been forged because you are forging your own, you want to use these moments to take your time, to slow down, to maybe even lighten the load that you're carrying. Because it even looks like something promising that you're doing here. You just don't want to you want to focus on not just the destination, but also the journey, also the traveling, also the transition, all of that stuff. It's going to help you feel like you know what you're doing and feel confident about how you're taking action, and feel confident and clear when it comes to what it is that you are initiating, all of that stuff. I'm seeing Sag and Venus next to each other here. Yeah, this is fantastic. I'm seeing a lot having to do with like creativity, original energy. That's also why this is interesting too, to have the Fool, the Page of Wands, Temperance, and also both the Emperor and the Empress here. This is about like combining the masculine and feminine sources and working out things in a way where you may not have like an external blueprint to be following, and that's why it's going to be so important to quiet things down and be able to follow that internal blueprint, because it is there. It's just a matter of tapping into it. And when you are feeling like stressed out externally, this is the time where you want to slow down, slow the pace down. Because I'm even seeing it be like the way that you and somebody else come together may feel like unfamiliar and stressful because of that, because this isn't something that, again, there's like a known routine with. There's a sense of like ambiguity and a lack of familiarity. So you may also still be like working out, like, how does this person work? How do I work? How does this person communicate? How do I communicate? How do we get those things to go together? How do we synthesize? How do we work our best? How do we have the most effective collaboration? Remember too, these can be like two archetypes within your chart that you're synthesizing as well, working together. I'm hearing allow your creativity to inform you. There's something here that you want to take your time with because of how precious it is. With these two, this is like really nurturing your creative energy, really nurturing your originality. I'm also hearing nursing it, because it's something that you want to like put your full, I'm just seeing like such a checker of like root and sacral energy, and this feels very much like laying the groundwork for what it is that you're doing, like tapping into like your most powerful creative energy, tapping into what inspires you, what you feel called to do, like following your intuition with the process, like bringing all of your ideas together and like really nurturing this thing that you're working on. This can be like any type of creative venture that in a way you feel kind of like this is your baby. And you feel like you are fit for this. It seems like there's also a lot that you've had to let go of to get to this place, whether this be things externally, whether this be things internally, connected with like unnecessary stress, making things harder than they had been, or just carrying stuff that you don't need to be carrying, to allow things to prosper, to allow things to bloom. You want to give things time to grow. You could have even been like trying to do too much before, and it's like rather than planting only certain things in the garden and allowing there to be room for expansion, it's like things had been so congested before that like things were choking each other out. So now there's a sense of like weeding and making room and allowing for things to really grow. And there may be something tied in with a collaboration that you're going to do something about, that some sort of action needs to be taken, only because there's something connected with this like bringing stress. So this needs to be adjusted in some sort of way, whether this be you relaxing, you slowing down, you potentially like divvying up like even work that you're doing, because you may feel like, hey, I'm taking all of the responsibility for this, or like I'm the only one showing up here, like I need you to put in the work too if this is connected with you working with someone. Because I'm hearing reproach, I'm seeing there be something where it's like you need to advocate for yourself, because when it comes to reciprocity, you feel like something needs to be worked out that is not worked out, and you feel stressed out by how you're collaborating with someone because there's like a lack of equality in some sort of way. So that needs to be addressed here. And this is about you like stepping up and being confident about what it is that you're doing. I'm seeing a lot that's tying into like a new relationship, a new project, something that you very much care about, and something that you are like fully invested in, especially like creatively and with your sacral energy. Something also that you're taking your time with because you know how important this is. To have Temperance next to the Empress, it's like knowing that you're pregnant, like metaphorically speaking, can also be literally, but knowing that you're pregnant, at least metaphorically speaking, I'm hearing formality, and being in a space where it's like you need to like eat the right things, you need to make sure that you're sleeping. It's like all of the ways that you nurture like your creativity and what it is that you want to like birth into the world when it comes to this thing that you're doing, this thing that you're bringing up, and wanting to make sure that you're taking care of it the right way, and really allowing yourself to indulge in your creative process to bring out the most like authentic and original and inspired and like genuine thing out of you. So yeah, whatever this is that is like stressing you out currently, address that, because I'm seeing like it's going to make everything so much easier for you. It's just about speaking from a place where you're speaking from a place with authority. I'm seeing there be the focus on the Aries energy here, about like needing to speak up about something, about having the opportunity, and about like connecting and being like, I'm showing up in this way, like I expect this from you. Whatever this is about, like reciprocity, equality that needs to be discussed. Because I'm seeing too, like you may be working with somebody that you feel is works a little bit differently than you do, even though you guys like match in certain ways. There's a sense of like needing to bring communication on board with this person. It's interesting because I'm seeing like you guys both have this like touch of air energy, but it's like the way that you guys meet in the middle is with your fire energy, and like wands are creative energy. um so can be, I'm seeing there be the emphasis here, it's like your passion, all of that stuff. So it's about getting to a place where you're leveling with this person. Because I'm seeing you both have the ability to be able to like converse about opportunities. Like I'm seeing something that will go like around and around. You just have to initiate this with this person. And it seems like you're the one that needs to be the one to do this, to take action. Emphasis on your Mars energy. It seems like it's also going to help things help you know where you stand with this and what you want to do about it, and like you can talk to this person and figure out like, hey, do we want to still work together, or is this something that I want to do on my own here? Is this something where like maybe it brings more like pressure, tension, or stress to have you working with me here, and I'm going to be better off doing this alone? So that may also be something that you're considering too, based off of the answer that this person gives about like whether or not they can like show up more than they are right now and make things more balanced. But yeah, I'm seeing like this is the best way for you to manage the stress that you're feeling. I'm seeing you make progress working with this person, like being a good collaborator, a good communicator, and I'm seeing there be this focus again on like this precious thing that you are like bringing life to. Okay, so we're looking at Uranus, Aries, Sagittarius, Venus. 10 of Cups, feeling satisfied, feeling happy, feeling good about the way that things are emotionally. This feels very much like there's been some sort of release. Whatever had been stressing you out before, it looks like I'm hearing passable. It looks like you were able to let go of it in the way that you needed to, and there's something here about feeling, I'm hearing unabridged when it comes to your pursuit of happiness. So there's a sense of, and just like a sense of fulfillment in general emotionally for you. This feels very much like you were dealing with something, there was a barrier, you recognized what the barrier was, you addressed it, and now it's like we can continue moving forward. So Very proactive. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.